Alright, hey guys. First I just want to start off by showing, if you haven't seen already in my previous post, some of my newer transfers that I just got today. I also got a bunch of new paste, but I'm not going to show you all of those right now. But this one, we're going to do this one today. And I'm going to show you how to do this. So I'm going to do just the words, the I love you to the moon and back, because it's kind of late. Things got a little crazy today. So I wanted to get on here earlier, but couldn't do it. So I got this one, Love You to the Moon and Back. Has a cute little rocket and stars and the moon. Something you guys could put on like your kids' walls or something. It's really nice. This one I love too. It says family, where life begins and love never ends. This one's really cute. I'm going to probably put this on my big chalkboard that I got that was in my kit. Then this one, it's got a huge anchor. I don't know if you can see all of that. Let me see. Yep. Okay. It's got the anchors and shelves. I love it. It just looks so cute. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this yet, but I love it. But I also want to show you guys, last night I tried making a video, but it was way too long trying to show you guys how to do it. And one problem was I was extremely tired because it was past my bedtime when I was doing that. And another one was, because I was tired, I made a big mistake, but it was fine. I left it because I wanted to show you guys how easy it is just to clean this stuff off if you do make a mistake, as long as you don't spray any sealers on it to keep it permanent. So you can see right here where I messed up. I couldn't get it to line up, and I didn't realize it until today after I got some sleep and was rested up, that the reason why was because I was trying to get the transfers lined up the way I had it on the corners, but the second layer that I put on wasn't actually on the transfer the same way as the first layer was with the pink flowers. So I had to, should have angled it a little bit more. And so I'm just going to show you guys how to take that off, and then I'll just do that probably tomorrow, and I'll show you guys how to do that, how to layer it and make it look really cool. For those of you who don't know what Couture is a company. They made pastes, and they just released some inks that are permanent, but the pastes are removable. You can put them on almost anything. People put them on their walls, on their cupboards. Like right here, you can see I put on a mirror. Hi! And you can probably see yourself. But, and it's something that is great because you can remove it anytime you want. Like if you made a mistake like I did right here, you can take it off with no problem. Just some water and rub it off. And since this is a mirror, you're probably going to run some Windex over it after you're done. But it comes off very easily. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to leave the beautiful here. I'm going to take this off, and I'll show you guys how to do that tomorrow. So, just get some paper towel, get a little bit of water. And just kind of push down, rub it off. Probably going to need more water. Some more water on there. That's the thing, like, no matter what kind of mistakes you make, it all just wipes right off. It's no big deal. So, like, if you're in the middle of making one, and you drop a huge glob of the paste somewhere, don't even worry about it. It wipes right off. You don't have to take it off right away. You can let it dry. Like, this sat all day today and last night, and it's still coming off pretty easily. And it would, even if it was a few days or weeks, it would come right off real easily. Another thing I like about it is you can change your mind. Like if you want to decorate for Christmas, you can buy Christmas transfers and decorate for Christmas. And then when spring comes, you can just wipe it off and decorate for spring. There you go. See? Nice and easy. All done. Okay, so now to the good part. Show you guys how to do this stuff. Alright, I'm going to put it on this today. It's one of the surfaces that came in the kit. Like I said, I'm going to do the I Love You to the Moon and Back today. I'm also going to do something different. I'm going to use 3 colors on it instead of just one. And show you guys all the different effects you can do. So what you want to do is on these white lines here, you want to cut on those lines to free up the transfer. Makes it easier to place it. Then figure out where we want it, and just for right now, since I'm just showing you guys, I'll just put it right here. And again, doesn't matter if it's straight, no big deal, because you can always just take it off and fix it later if you want. You're going to peel the transfer off, and when you have a new one on like surfaces like mirrors and stuff like that, even if it's just a new transfer, you kind of want to stick it to your shirt and get some of the lint from your shirt onto it. Makes it easier to remove later when you're done. And then you just stick it down there. Make sure it's flat. And get the cat hair out of there. Make sure it's good and flat. Don't want any air bubbles or anything in there. Okay, so today I'm going to use Thai Teal. It's one of the pastes we have. Take it off. This one isn't going to be too bad. And you're going to want to stir it up until it's a yogurt consistency. Sometimes you'll get them and they'll be kind of hard. You'll just stir it up for a while and you get the nice yogurt consistency. If it seems like it's way too dry, even after you stirred it for a while, you can add some water. It's no big deal, just a little spritz of water, and that'll help get it hydrated again. So I'm going to do different colors. I'm just going to kind of dab it in different places. No rhyme or reason, just wherever. No. Okay. Put that one on. Cap back on. Sorry guys, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm putting the cap back on, so I'm taking a little while. Okay, I'm going to use Azure. It's just like a little brighter blue. Another thing too is you don't want to use popsicle sticks or toothpicks or any kind of wood stir sticks, because it'll absorb the water that is in the paste and it'll dry it out. But if you're in a pinch and that's all you have, it's still no big deal. Like I said, if it dries out a little bit, just add a little bit of water and it'll go back to where it needs to be. Stirs up. Nice yogurt consistency. Another thing to remember is a little bit goes a long way. So you really don't need that much. And I'm probably going to have too much, because I just want to make sure I'm going to have enough, even though I'm mixing the colors around. I want to make sure I'm going to have enough to cover it. Now if you're using just one color, it's no big deal. You can put as much as you want on there, because then you can just scrape it right back into your bottle or your container and save it. So a little bit does go a long way with this paste. And sorry guys, I can't see any of your comments. So I tried getting my computer set up so I can watch it and do this at the same time so I could see your guys' comments, but it didn't work out too well. I'm also going to use Orchid. It's like a lighter purple. It's really pretty. I've seen people, you don't want to mix your colors in the original colored containers. That way you don't end up getting like an ugly brown or something, you know, if you mix too many colors in there, you get like an ugly brown color. But what you can do, which I wish I did, I forgot to buy some, but buy little plastic containers, and after you scrape off, like I'll show you here in a little bit how to do this, after you scrape off all your excess, you can save it and then create your own little colors. Let's see. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and comment, and then when I'm done with the video, I will answer them. Like I said, I can't see your guys' comments right now, so just trying to get this going here. Okay. And it's really not that long of a process either. Okay, so when you order a kit, you get a small squeegee along with 5 other colors. And if you've seen my previous video, it shows you all the stuff you get with the kit. But I just cut the little squeegee we get in half. And you can reuse it and reuse it as much as you want. It's no big deal. But what you're going to do is after you get all your colors on there, you're going to kind of spread it around and push down at the same time. You want to make sure it gets into the little silk screens that are in there. And so it'll transfer down onto your surface. Push it all down in there. And I don't think I'm getting the mixed look I was looking for, but hey, it's okay. So I like to. You can just do whatever you want with them. It's really no big deal. Anything you want. Like the new inks that they came out with are permanent. So, well, only permanent if you heat set them. So you can put one of these transfers on a shirt, put the new inks on there that we have, and if you make a mistake, it's still no big deal because it'll wash right off until you take an iron and heat set it. It'll come right off until you do that. And then after you heat set it, it becomes like part of the shirt, like it was professionally made somewhere else. So you can screen print your own t-shirts. How cool is that? I'm excited about that. I got got a couple inks today. I got some more on the way. And I'm ready to make some stuff with it. Alright, so what you do is after you spread it all out, is you want to scrape off any excess. Ooh, that's going to look pretty. Oh, it's going to look pretty. I'm super excited. As you see, I got some down here, and it's not a problem at all. Oh, I wish I had another jar. Look how pretty that mixture is. Oh, that sucks. You have to remember this and do it again. Scrape off any extra paste you have on there. And then for the reveal, here we go. Oh my god, that looks so cool! Oh, I love it, it looks so good. What I'm doing right now, you can't see, is I'm just dipping it in some water that I have, just to kind of wash it off, rinse it off for right now while I clean up my mistakes. And we'll get this all cleaned off. I might have to keep that on there. I like that. That looks so pretty. Kind of like a cool tie-dye thing. Oh, I love it. It's so pretty. I'm telling you, man, you guys are going to love this stuff. So easy. So easy. Look at that. All cleaned up. Good to go. Perfect. Do want to mention, if you join my team and become a designer, you get 40% off everything in the store. And you don't have to sell. You're not forced to sell anything. What you can do, what some people do, is they use the 40% off and they buy a bunch of stuff and then they sell it that way. And then they just get that extra money back. It's actually kind of a good idea. But again, if you would like to try some out, go to my store. My site is in the description of this video. You can go to my store and order the pastes, inks, the transfers, even this little chalkboard thing right here you can order. You guys can just check it out. To clean off the transfers, like I said, I just dipped it in some water. Here, I'm going to move this towel over here so you guys can see what I'm doing. You can dip it in water for a little bit, let it get the ink off, or the paste off. Then you can just take a disinfectant wipe and just wipe it right off. No problem. Everything comes right off. And you want to flip it over on the sticky side. Use the wipes again. And then just wipe off any lint or any paste that might be on the other side of it, on the sticky side. And then you just let it lay sticky side up till it dries. And then you can place it back on the backing. And the backings, you want to stick the sticky side back on the shiny side. There's a shiny side and a dull side. So you want to stick the sticky side on the shiny side, so you can reuse them. And they say you can reuse them up to 20 times, but you could probably use them more depending on how well you take care of them. So, I don't know, if you have any questions, just let me know. I will answer any questions you have. And check out my store. They got tons more transfers than I have that are really cool and awesome. And I'm sure there's one for everybody. So check it out. Thanks.